Hello, I'm Sheree Grant, and I am a senior mass communications major, and I'm here to talk about African American architects and muralists. As we all know, before slavery and even after slavery, during slavery, African Americans used their hands, they used their brains. In order to survive slavery and even get through, you have to be very creative. So, with that being said, I feel like African Americans are responsible for the architecture and the buildings and the formation of America in itself that is remaining on this earth. Um, Even though the recognition for African American architects the percentage was very low and small, was because, of course, they didn't get recognition for it. But I feel like they played a major role in making America successful because of how creative they were. Not saying that other races weren't creative. It's just, I feel like African Americans thought deeper than what other people could. The reasons of architectures and Morales, why the percentage is so low, and now today is because, for one, the degree is so hard to obtain. It takes 5 years plus to contain a degree, which is time consuming. People don't want to take the time out to actually think about something, and I think that's one of the reasons why some African Americans can't be so successful today, because they want to take the easy way out. And I think earlier in time, they wanted to create something not for that time. They wanted to create it for the world so it can last, so something can be substantial, so it wouldn't just be like, okay, I did this, here you guys go. It was something that was monumental, something that meant something in history. Um, Another reason is our youth, our generation, they are not given the knowledge, or they not obtain the knowledge. They don't want to go look for anything to say, okay, this person did this person did that. I want to follow in those same footsteps. They want to, like I said, they want to take the easy way out. Architects were one of the architects who I know about is J. Max Bond Jr. He is known for the layout of the National 9/11 Museum in New York City. He he took the time out to create such a fabulous building for people to be able to come back and look at, so African American can say, oh, an African American did this, or something in that context. I feel like he also attended the Birmingham Civil Rights Institute in Alabama, which is where when you learn your history about what you're doing from the South, and you get that Southern, and I'm a Northern girl, so when you get that Southern feel of how America was built and what we stand for, I think you get a better understanding and a better education. So this this is one of the buildings that people are still viewing today. Another building that was built by African American architect was the Martin Luther King Memorial Monument in Atlanta, Georgia. And another African American architect is Paul Revere Williams. He is most credited for designing the theme buildings at Los Angeles International Airport, which is one of the biggest airports today, because it's coming from in and out of traffic from overseas, from people just visiting LA, from celebrities, just so many different famous people who add value to this country. He's also responsible for designing over 20,000 homes in Hollywood District of California. So all these homes that you see on the internet, on social media, on blogs, that people are buying, people want to possibly live in these homes in the future, he plays a big role in that, because he took the time as an African American male to further his education, to dig deep, to be creative, because to be an architect, it takes a creative mind, as well as Morales. Morales' work, they were artists. they not excuse me not built they painted and they designed these sculptures and use their environment to create what they either saw, how they were feeling. They designed parts of history that many people would not forget. As far as the Harlem Renaissance, when during this time when African Americans thrived, the Harlem Renaissance was a time where they can express themselves. So Morales played a big role in that because they, what's the word I'm looking for? They were able to paint a picture for future viewers to see. So for us, we weren't able to be there, so we can look back on the pictures and the paintings and the pieces that they created and say, wow, this person did this and this, or during this time this probably was going on. And the beautiful colors and the bright colors is some of the paintings and pieces we see in our houses still today. So it's kind of hard to